Hey guys, so iOS 27 Developer Beta 5 has been out for several days, and as per usual, I always like to come back and share with you guys any additional new features and changes that I may notice after using the beta for a couple of days. Now, a quick side note, if you're a public beta tester, the third public beta, which is equal to the fifth developer beta, has been out for approximately 2 days as to the filming of this video. So if you're looking to upgrade to the latest beta with the new features and changes, you can now do so as well if you're a public beta tester. If you want to watch my initial coverage of iOS 27 Developer Beta 5, I will link that video in the description down below. But again, today we're going to focus on some additional new features and changes that I've noticed within the fifth beta over the past several days. Today's video is sponsored by iNIU. Stop carrying around bulky power banks because this might be the smartest charging upgrade you'll buy all summer. Meet the iNIU P781, an ultra-thin magnetic power bank designed for iPhone users. It delivers 25 watts of Qi 2.2 fast wireless charging. It stays cool with Temperature Guard 3.0 and packs a large 10,000 mAh battery into a slimmer design than most magnetic power banks. Now, if you need even more power, the P63 is a compact 25,000 mAh battery, 100 watts powerhouse that can charge your laptop, your iPhone, your AirPods all at the same time. It is perfect for the office or even traveling. Right now, the iNIU summer sale is live and you can save up to 20% on the P63 with promo code P63Extra20. New customers also get 10% off their first order, plus a free starter kit that includes a 100-watt charging cable and a travel pouch. So if you're looking to upgrade your charging setup, now is the perfect time. Click the links in the description below, check out the iNIU summer sale, and don't forget to use the discount code before the sale ends. Big thanks to iNIU for sponsoring today's video. Now, as I previously mentioned on my initial coverage of iOS 27 Developer Beta 5, I told you guys that this software update appears to be about refinement, and I continue to feel that way. As we know, Apple has updated several icons. The preview icon has been entirely reworked, as well as the Siri icon. The settings icon has been tweaked, Safari as well. But I got some great news to share with you guys, because not only do we see physical changes within some of the icons, but we've also seen improvements with Spotlight animations, navigating through apps, scrolling, and the keyboard as well. Everything feels very fluid. I'm happy to report that over the past several days, iOS 27 Developer Beta 5 so far feels the snappiest and fastest update to iOS 27 till date. Now, that's good news because obviously we still have about another month of testing and hopefully things will improve even further. I know you guys would like to know about the battery life. So far, I can't complain in regards to battery life. I get through my entire day, but obviously that is for a separate video. So far, battery life pretty much the same as the previous beta, but what's good here is in terms of overall performance, this beta is polished up to a point where I feel like it's okay to even run on a primary device. And I know it's crazy to think that, but it's that good right now. iOS 27 Developer Beta 5, again, everything from animation, Spotlight, keyboard, switching apps, everything is just super smooth with this latest beta. So now let's talk about some of the latest additional new features and changes that I've noticed over the past several days. And I want to start off with a new splash screen for the calendar application that popped up on my device when I launched the calendar app. Right here, what's new in calendar? We have describe your event. As you can see here, the calendar can recognize people, time, and location to create events. We also have add events with the camera. You can use the Siri option within your camera to add events to your iPhone calendar as well. So this is a new splash screen that I've noticed after using the beta for a couple of days. Now, I've also noticed that if you go to use the markup tools, you can now minimize those on this latest beta. So this iPhone here is running beta 4, and as you can see here, the markup tools cannot be minimized, as you can see right there. So even if you try to minimize them, you can't really do so here, as you can see. So let me show you the difference here on the latest beta. You see right there, we have the markup tools now can be minimized, or sorry, this is an actual screenshot. Let's go here into the markup tools, and right there you see, right there we have the ability to minimize the markup tools on this latest beta for iOS 27. Now, something else that I've noticed is a new personalized smart reply option or toggle in the mail extension and settings. So if we head on over into settings here, let's go into our apps section right here and let's navigate into the mail app here. And let me show you that new option all the way at the bottom of the screen. We have the personalized smart replies, which you can enable per account as well. So yeah, that's a nice little touch there to the mail application within this latest beta as well. Now I've also noticed some nice changes happening to Spotlight. Aside from Spotlight animations being changed and a lot smoother, this time around Apple has added even more options. So if you head on over into settings here and we go into search, we have these Spotlight suggestions. Right here we have apps and we can choose 4, 8, or do not suggest. So we have more customization and more options for Spotlight within this latest beta being added here in iOS 27. Now check this out. We now have a different font here. Let me show you that here on the previous beta. So let's go into the clock here. Let's go under alarms. Can you see the difference there? The font has been slightly tweaked for the alarms on this latest beta when you compare that to previous betas in iOS 27, which is a minor touch, but I think it's a nice touch because it makes the actual time a little bolder, easier to look at here as well. Now, last but not least, something else that I wanted to talk about was the Siri Orb. Now, I'm not sure if I'm, against this or for this, but if we take a look at the Siri Orb on previous updates, so let's go into the settings here and let's go and enable Siri and tell me if you guys can actually see the difference there on the orb. So as I speak, take a look there at the colors of the orb before here in beta 4 versus the orb there in beta 5. The colors are a little more muted, as you can see right there, and it adds more of a glass effect to the Siri Orb with this latest beta. As you can see there, I think I really like the previous one better, but you guys let me know in those comments down below. Do you prefer the Siri Orb with a little bit more of a muted, colors and more of a liquid glass look? Or do you prefer the Siri Orb to have these nice reflections and colors with less liquid glass, I guess you can say? I'm not sure how to describe this, but yeah, definitely changes happening to the Siri Orb and the colors here with this latest beta as well. But the point here is that iOS 27 Developer Beta 5 is definitely all about refinements. And again, guys, this software update feels very, very polished, and hopefully the weeks to come will improve upon the performance, the battery, and even more. Stay tuned here to the channel for more updates on iOS 27. Thank you for watching this one, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.